Hey y'all, it's Mr. C. We're going to do some Fontawesome right now. I'm going to show you how to include a Fontawesome CSS library, which allows you to include cool icons without having to upload a bunch of graphics and try and search images that might or might not match online. So Fontawesome allows you to include what are called glyphs. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new pen and we're going to name it week 03W for Wednesday. Cool. Save that. And I'm going to go to my settings, and under CSS I'm going to search for Bootstrap. So we're still going to add our Twitter Bootstrap. Boop. And then to add Fontawesome, I can type Fontawesome. However, the Fontawesome that they include with CodePen is 4.7, and we actually Fontawesome is at 5 point something right now, and so we want to use the latest Fontawesome. So what we have to do is we have to find this CDN and copy and paste it into here manually. Okay, so we'll save right now where we're at, and we're going to head on over to the Fontawesome website, which is fontawesome.com. And as you can see, here's kind of an example of some of the icons happening in the background that we'll be able to include into our layout. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to click on Start Using. Now it's important to remember while you're using Fontawesome that there are different versions. We're going to try and use the latest version. Excuse me. And there's also free versus paid, and we of course want to use the free stuff. So be sure you're always looking at free in all cases. So right now you might land on the Pro here. You want to choose free. And then the URL that we want to copy and paste is this one right here, this HTTPS business. Just click and drag select that, and then Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. And then head back over to CodePen, click on Settings, click in the second form field here, and then Control V to paste it in. Coolio. Oops, did I save that? Okay, don't forget to click Save and Close. Awesome. Alright, so what that means is, if I head back over to Fontawesome now, we want to see how to use these guys. So we're going to click on Find the Right Icon. And this is going to show us all the icons. The ones that are kind of grayed out, those are ones that are pro, which you have to pay for. The ones that are not grayed out are free. So let's use let's see, load more icons. Let's use this arrow right icon here. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to open up a page that's going to show me how to use that icon. Now remember, Fontawesome is CSS. So we're going to be using CSS classes in order to show these Fontawesome icons. However, the HTML tag that we're going to assign the class to is going to be a deprecated, or meaning it's not really used much anymore. So it's going to seem kind of like weird, like why are we applying it to this? It's not coming up. Come on, internet, do your thing. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to scroll down, and here it is. This is the class that enables that icon, that right arrow icon. The class will not work unless you have that CDN entered in the settings. And you can't just apply this to any HTML element. Well, I think you could actually, but it might be kind of confusing if you did it like on a P tag. Well, let's try that. Let's do this one first. So just copy this whole thing right here, this italics tag. So drag select it, Command C or Control C, come over to HTML, and then Control V to paste it in there. And you should show a little right arrow. Woo, isn't that cool? Booyah! All right, now let's try this in a P tag and see what we get. And notice that there are two class names inside this. There's FAS and then there's the FA arrow right. FAS tells this element that it's a Fontawesome. Oh, sure enough, the P works. But what happens when we type text in here? No, it works. Cool. So if you wanted to add that class to the beginning of the P tag, you could. But generally speaking, it's going to be inside of our paragraph somewhere. Because I is actually one of the inline styles, I can just cut this out of here and I can paste it at the beginning, add a little space there, and then now I've got this right arrow pointing to my text. It's kind of cool. And that's pretty much how Fontawesome works. So any other glyphs that you want to include, just look through that list. And let's see, let's find. They also have bicycle. Hopefully your internet's a little faster than mine. Cool. FA bicycle. All right, so let's add that one. Let's put it right here. Cool. There's a little bike in there. And because it's inline, it will flow with our paragraph tag. Kind of cool.